Hello! Today we're going to take a quick look at how to embed a Google Docs spreadsheet into a WordPress page. Now this video is put together specifically for members of District 23 Toastmasters for updating the District 23 website, but this would really work for anyone attempting to do this process with a Google Docs spreadsheet and their WordPress blog. So here we have open my Google Docs folders, and we're going to go in, and the first thing we're going to need to do is create a new spreadsheet. So we're going to create our new spreadsheet, and we're going to make a spreadsheet that is for a listing of members who are receiving awards, because we want to publish this on the website. And so we're going to put a couple of columns in and a few lines of data, just enough for us to get a feel for what it is we're doing. So we're going to put in member name as the heading for our first column, and we're going to make award the heading for the second column. And we're going to boldface these and punch them up a couple of font points just for the heck of it while we're in there. Do a white background with red text instead. That's what I was going for. Alright, so our first member's name is John Smith, and he is receiving a CC today. And we have another one called Joe Smith, probably John's brother, but we're not sure. And Joe's been in the program a little bit longer, so we're going to give him an ACG. That's the award he is receiving. And Jane Doe has earned her DTM, so we want to make sure we get that published on the district webpage. So here we go. We've got a small spreadsheet here that just has a couple of columns and several lines of data, and this is what we want to have published on the website. Now what's cool about this, as we all know, our webmaster is pretty busy because there's a lot of stuff to take care of with the website. So by having one of the officers create these spreadsheets offline, they can be published, put on the district website, and then the officer can go, such as the Lieutenant Governor Education and Training or the Lieutenant Governor Marketing or the District Governor, can go and change these spreadsheets on their own, and the data is automatically republished to the District 23 website without having to call up the webmaster and ask the webmaster to republish the information. Just cuts out one step in the process, and it's a nice little way to spread some of the responsibility for keeping the content on the district website fresh. Save this before we do that. And we're going to name this spreadsheet Member Awards. One quick thing we want to do is right down here where it says Sheet 1, that's the name of this sheet within the spreadsheet, because you can have multiple sheets in a spreadsheet. We want to rename this because whatever that is named is going to be published on the website, or visible on the website. So we'll click here and we'll go rename, and we're going to rename this to, let's say 2011. For instance, we may have this spreadsheet and we want to keep it from year to year to year and keep all of these awards in there. So we might have next year a spreadsheet named 2012. But we'll just name that 2011, and we're going to save it again, because I like to click the save button a lot. We're going to come over here to share, and we're going to publish this as a web page. And I'm going to stretch this up just a little bit so you can see all of that window. It wasn't all quite displaying in there. This is our publish to a web page wizard, if you want to call it that. And we can choose which sheets we want to publish. And we could just say 2011, but I'm just going to say all sheets, and that way if we do create another sheet in the future, like a 2012, it'll automatically publish also. So we're going to say all sheets, automatically republish when changes are made. This is checked by default, so we want to leave that checked. That allows the user who's creating the spreadsheet to automatically republish, like we said, without calling up the district webmaster and asking them to do anything. Now you can see right here, require viewers to sign in with their ninekinds.com account. You don't want to do that. Ninekinds.com, that's my domain. Not everybody has a Ninekinds login, and so if we require viewers to sign in, they won't be able to see the data. So you want to make sure that is not checked right there. Okay, we're going to now click the button and say Start Publishing. It's going to come up and it's going to ask us, let anyone at ninekinds.com see all sheets? We're going to go ahead and say OK. It's really leaving out part of the question. because it's going to let anyone at 9Kind see it, but it's also going to let anyone in the world see it because we did not require viewers to sign in, which this is exactly what we want. So we click OK. Now we're going to get a few options down here in the bottom section about getting a link to the published data. First, we need to choose how we're going to publish the data. We're going to publish it as a web page, HTML, CSV, text, PDF, Excel spreadsheet, or an open document ODS format. The one we want to use is HTML to embed in a page, because that's exactly what we want to do. We want to embed this into our District 23 website. So we'll click HTML to embed in a page. Once again, we're going to choose all sheets. You can see right here this little blob of text that begins with the HTML keyword iframe and ends with the HTML keyword iframe and the brackets surrounding it. We want to copy and paste that into an email and send that to our district webmaster. And our district webmaster will publish that on the District 23 website, and then it will be published for the world to see, and whoever the person is that's creating the spreadsheet can maintain it from that point forward without contacting the district webmaster again. So I right-clicked and copied this. I'm going to close this out now. Now I'm going to come over here. We'll pull this back down where we can see it. I'm already logged into the District 23 website. At this point, from this point forward, this is really what the district webmaster is doing, but we're going to go ahead and show it so everybody gets a feel for what's happening. Click on Pages. And I'm going to use my page rather than disrupt one of the other pages our webmaster has been working on. We're going to scroll down, and here we go. This is my Lieutenant Governor marketing page, and I'm going to edit it. And here you go. You see part of the page right here, the little editing window. And of course, this is shrunk down a little bit to get it all in the screen. But you can see right here, we have two tabs. We have Visual and HTML. Visual actually shows you exactly what it's going to look like on the website. It's got the bullet points, it's got the photo in it, it's got links highlighted. We want to go over to the HTML page. This shows the HTML markup code, which is what's behind every web page. Don't worry if you don't know how to read all of this. The district webmaster does, and that's all that's important. And you've already sent that code to the district webmaster, so she'll take care of everything. For the purpose of the demonstration, I'm just going to scroll down to the very bottom of the page, and I'm going to paste in the text, and you can see there's our iframe text again. A couple of things that are important here: the width, the height, and the frame border. Don't worry about these if you're sending it to the district webmaster. She'll know how to handle those and how to edit all of those. But if we wanted to make it a little taller to display more data, if it were a tall spreadsheet, we could go 400 there or 500 there. If we want to make it a little wider, we could. We've got to be careful with the width, though, because that will determine how it fits properly into the web page. So we're not going to mess with that, but I did adjust the height to make it 500 high. And now we're going to update it. And the web page comes back and says, hey, the page has been updated. Do you want to view the page? So we definitely do. Make sure our data's out there. Here it is on the District 23 website. And we scroll down, and lo and behold, right there, we have the member awards for 2011. You see that 2011 we put in as the sheet name? That shows up right there. That's why you didn't want sheet 1 as the sheet name, because that would be unattractive. There's all of our data. If we scroll down a little bit further, there's another look at 2011, which was the sheet name. If we had multiple sheets, there would be tabs down here where you could click them and open those other sheets up. Okay. Now, one thing you're probably wondering about right now is, well, you're already logged in to your Google Docs account, so of course that data is showing up because your security options, Google is seeing that you're logged in, and it's okay to show you that data. So I want to make sure you understand that what we've done has set it up so that anyone in the world, anyone in District 23 can see this. So I'm going to go back over here and I'm going to close out of that, and I'm going to go into my Google Docs account and I'm going to sign out. That way Google is no longer managing my login, and I'm no longer logged in. So these data for the spreadsheet should not show up if the security has been set to only display for a logged in 9kind user or myself. So we're going to come back over here to the website and we're going to refresh it. And the little toolbar you see across right here, that's because I'm still logged into the District 23 website. So I'm going to log out of that also, just to make sure that we know we're clear on everything. Go back to my page. We scroll down and there we go. The member awards is still there. Remember, we made it 500 high. That's why we have all the blank space in there. But if you've got a spreadsheet with a lot of awards in it, it's going to be pretty deep. Now, just to show you one more time that we're okay on all the security, I'm going to bring over an Internet Explorer browser. Go to district23.org. Let me go to my page. Scroll down to the bottom, and there are our member awards, all visible for the world to see. I'm definitely not logged in on Internet Explorer into my Google Docs account. And that is all there is to it. Hope you found this useful. Thanks.